Hello, Facebook friends, hello. Hello, Facebook friends, hello. I'm feeling real silly, so let's start the show. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Ba ba ba, here we go. Yes. Justin, on this, today is Boxing Day, right? Yeah, it's Boxing Day. Boxing Day, my buddy Justin.
Put up your dukes, man. Put up your dukes.
That's not what it means. That's not what
Are you
boxing.
sure?
I'm not sure.
Are you sure?
It's a type of dog, a boxer.
No.
So we got a dog.
No.
We got a puppy coming.
No.
We got a puppy coming.
No.
Puppy coming.
No.
You don't. Oh. You almost made contact with me.
I actually did make a little contact.
Don't. You're gonna scare the children. Look, Miss Christie's here, obviously. Say hi, Miss Christie. No, nice hand. There you go. Justin says, hi, Miss Christie. Where's Tazzy's puppy? It says right there.
No.
You're right. It doesn't say that. I didn't get a puppy for Christmas. But I got a drill. And I got some socks. And what else did I get?
Candy.
Some candy. Candy. So that's it. Yeah, got some exciting news. We're going to be starting a Facebook page, if I can know how to do it, called Tazzy Reads. So in the new year, we'll be changing over from just this that you're watching right now, which is Taz Norris, to Tazzy Reads as soon as I figure out how to do that. So I'll let you know, and that's where I'll be reading live every night, almost every night. And I had a great Christmas. We had pierogies and turkey and cabbage rolls and broccoli and something else. Is that all we had? I'm full, is what I'm saying. I'm still full from last night, and then I've been eating turtles. Yeah. You want to know something funny? The very first commercial that I wrote was we had to write something for turtles, and I wrote performing in public makes me really scared. Here's something for the hearing impaired. I love turtles.
Very nice.
Yes. Yep.
We had carrot cake as well.
Carrot cake as well, Miss Christie. I just had a bunch of carrot cake right now. Ukrainian much? No, we didn't have farmer sausage.
We just have an appreciation.
Yeah, I love Ukrainian food for sure. It's one of my favorites. Yep. And Miss Christie makes the best carrot cake, and because she ran out of carrots, so she used chocolate. So it's really good.
You don't even like chocolate that much.
I don't like chocolate that much. No, you made carrot cake because I said. And you know what? You didn't even bring out the food processor. You were just like making the grater. You grated the carrots all by hand and stuff.
I did.
Yeah, it was really lovely. I said, "Can I help?" She goes, "We only have one grater," so I walked away because I didn't want you to. It was like Victoria, British Columbia. They only have one grater.
I was worried that if I gave you the grater that job to do, that there would be human hand in the cake as well.
I sometimes forget. Yeah. So, Ray, how are you, buddy? That's Ray's. Ray's on. Tanya's here, too. Oh, good to see everybody. So, I just made the announcement that sometime in the new year, hopefully at the beginning of the new year, we're going to be changing the format. We're going to be doing this reading, but we're going to create a Facebook page called Tazzy Reads. No, that's not what's happening. I don't know what's going on. There you go. We'll be doing Tazzy Reads from there because we're going to be part of Safe at Home Manitoba, and they want me to have my own sort of page, I think. I don't know. I don't read the things. I just say, okay, let's do it. Let's have more people to read to. That's what we're doing. So if you have any books that you want me to read, you let me know, and we'll see if we can get them on here and things like that. I'm doing very well. Thank you, Mr. Ray. Christmas was awesome. I have a show tomorrow at 2:30 or something like that, 2 o'clock. And that's my last show of the year, except for on Christmas. Yeah, Christmas. On New Year's Eve, we're doing something called Hindsight's 2020. So if you want to Google that, or if you want to look it up on Facebook here, it's just a whole bunch of... we decided to take an interview. I interviewed a bunch of entertainment people, and then there's somebody that's interviewing the sports celebrities, and then things like that. Just all the nice things that happened in 2020 instead of all the because there's a lot of right. But like my grandma used to say, wherever there's a lot of manure, there's always going to be some daisies. So you got to find the daisies. It is Lindsay's birthday today. Lindsay's 5th birthday.
Oh, that's a good one.
It is a 5th birthday. Is a good one. Oh yeah.
5 years old.
5 years old
is
is awesome. That's
age.
right. You got your driver's license,
No.
and you can go. No.
No.
Oh yeah. You're just started kindergarten, and then away you go. You just started school, and it's pretty cool.
That's pretty exciting.
It is pretty exciting for sure.
Yeah.
And her birthday is the day after Christmas, which is kind of I don't know if, here's your birthday present and here's your Christmas present. You get a sock for each day. I got socks, did I mention? Miss Christie got me really cool socks. She didn't make me socks, but we found a lady that has a sock knitting machine. I don't know if this is how you do it. She has a sock knitting machine and she made me some socks. So I sing happy birthday to Lindsay. Shall we sing happy birthday to Lindsay? We should do this on Zoom so everybody can sing happy birthday. It'd be kind of cool. I don't know if I could set up Zoom. I'm not very technical. You saw me yesterday trying to put quarters in my phone and make it work better. 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lindsay. Happy birthday. A happy birthday. It's a happy birthday to you, Lindsay. 5, 5 years old. Kindergarten? What's that? I got the book you want me to read. I have it right here. Tazz. Oh man, there you go.
You're silly.
I'm very silly. I'm telling you right now, sit back and be silly. Some people say, you're silly. I say, I'm very silly, sir. Not to wear that like a badge, pinned right to my chest because I went through my shirt and...
Ow.
So Nat the cat, there you go. She asked if I had Nat the cat, and guess what? I had Nat the cat, so I feel all that. And I feel fat with a PH. Not a PhD, I don't have one of those. But I did get D. I get lots of D's, but not a PhD. There you go, Nat the cat, and then we're going to read Monster Bed. So these are the 2 books we're going to read. Here we go. Can I read this without my glasses? I can. This is a book with not a lot of words and lots of pictures. Oh, yep. And this is by Victoria Allenby. And the artwork appears to be done by Tara Anderson. Mr. Anderson. It's by Pajama Press. Pajama Press sounds like I was sitting on them. And then it is copyright by 2000 and... this is 13, isn't it? 2013. 2013. Here we go. Hello, Rob Somerville. Hope your Christmas was nice. This is for my mother who loves words too. Here we go. Morning comes with a hum and a hurry. Clatter, patter, scramble. Scurry, scurry, scurry. Running feet and bagging door.
That looks like a little Cosmo.
Honking. A little bit. A very little bit, yep. Honking, wait. Is that a snore? Who could sleep through all of that? It's got the same pattern as Cosmo, just different. Cosmo's got a whole bunch of different colors, eh?
He does, but he's got that like white.
Yeah, this one, yeah,
on
sort
his
of the
face, chest, and.
Yeah, the same pattern. Yeah. Who could sleep? It's Nat the cat. Okay, every
There's
cat.
Mojo.
It looks like Mojo, doesn't it?
You know, actually, Mojo was still alive when we brought Cosmo into the house, but they didn't look like that together.
No, they're like. Aww. Nat can sleep in dresser drawers, or in the front of bedroom doors. He's got his hands over it. I don't even want to look what's going on.
Our cats do that sometimes. They'll put their paws over their
eyes like that, yeah. Simon B. Cotter's on. Simon's a very funny cat. And I just read that he had... Simon, it was you, right? That just had a shot of 96-year-old rum with his dad. And the story is that his dad's dad... I hope I get this right. was part owner in a rum factory and got them the bottle the day that his son was born. So it's kind of cool. What a great story, Simon. Unless it's you, then it's a great story for somebody else, I guess, if it's not you. Under blankets, on a stair, upside down in someone's chair, Nat, the cat, can sleep like that. Cats can sleep anywhere.
Yeah.
They really can.
Yeah.
Yesterday we were on opening presents, and Gracie tried to get into Gracie tried to get into a box that was about a third of the size that she was. She's all, and then she's sitting in there. She's trying to look. She is totally uncomfortable, but the cat looks. She's like so comfortable. It's not comfortable. Her whole tail didn't even fit in the thing.
Her butt was hanging.
Her butt was hanging over one side. She had one foot in it, and she's like, "This is really comfortable." Right?
It kind of reminds me. You tell a story about when Kyler was born, and he was in the preemie.
So when Kai was born, he was almost a whole month early, I think. But he was also, full. Like, he was a big boy, like 9 pounds or something like that. And I should probably get my facts straight. I'm not. So we had to go to the NICU, which is basically the NICU is the natal infant care, intensive care, right? Neonatal intensive care, I think it is what it is. I make words up. And so it's like, you look all over, it's like 3 pounds, 4 pounds, 3 pounds, 5 pounds, 3 pounds, 5 pounds, and then Kyler is just sort of all jammed in this great big, like hanging out of this one leg out. Hey, how you guys doing? Right? You guys need anything? Right?
Yep, that's what Gracie looked like in her box.
I'm sorry, I thought it was on the Travelocity website. Also, what would have worked would be Travelodge website as well, with the mouse with the in a basket, safe and snug, or where sunbeams warm the rug. We should probably get back into the book here. We're talking about where Nat the cat will sleep.
Cosmo loves a good sunbeam.
Oh, he does too. Yeah. Not the car though. He doesn't like that.
He likes it when they get reflected off of your phone and onto
the wall.
he
was all ripping along the wall. I go, what, cats? I go, cats are just foolish for doing that. And then Miss Christie did something on the wall, and I was like, what? Curled inside a cooking pot. Well, that's not good, because then your stew's gonna have.
Way back in the day, I'm going to tell you this before we go. I actually have a photo of this. I had left a pan that I had cleaned, but it still smelled like the bacon I had cooked in it.
Yeah.
I had left it on my stove, and I came back into the kitchen, and one of my cats was curled up inside of the pan.
Inside the pan?
On the stove.
Was that Oscar?
That was Oscar.
Oscar is the cat's all inside the... You have a picture of that?
I do.
Oh, we're going to have to find that picture. Dinner's ready. Hidden in a secret spot, Not the cat can sleep like that. Oh, look at that. With the toilet paper all over the place. Oh, they don't do it anymore, but they sure... Do you remember the time we came home and the toilet paper was all the way down the stairs?
Yeah. All
the way down the stairs, and, both cats are like looking around. Team Canada is leading 16-1.
Oh, there must be a
think so?
one?
Yeah, it's the World Juniors, I think.
Okay. Yay, go Team Canada!
That seems like a very lopsided score. Are they playing anybody else? Flopping halfway off a shelf. Yep, that's exactly what the cat does. Flopping halfway off the shelf. Folded over on himself. Oh, yeah, they do that one, too.
Yep. Every single one of these I've seen our cats do.
Yep. With his paws all tucked inside. Yep. Or with his limbs flung open wide. Yep. Nate the cat and Nat the cat can sleep like that. They're playing Germany, apparently.
That's how Gracie likes to sleep.
Yeah.
Just sprawled
Just
right out.
Playing Germany. 16-1. Oh my gosh. Slow down, everybody. But When the lights are all turned out, and when there's no one else about. Yeah, I know where this is going. When nighttime quietly falls, when strange shadows fill the hall. When the wind is whoosh and shush, and the darkness murmurs hush. When the house is wrapped in dreams, when stars wink and moonlight gleams. Sounds like I should say that in a ghostly voice. When the stars wink and the moonlight gleams. Nat the cat can't ever sleep through that. No, they rip around. Our cats do the same thing. They're like, is everybody sleeping? Let's make a whole bunch of noise.
They usually go to bed with me and sleep until about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, sometimes I get up before you in the morning by a couple hours, sometimes 3 hours, and they are ripping around like somebody started their tail on fire.
Yes.
They're just ripping around.
Yes.
What's it after they go to use their litter box too? They're like, "Whoa, look, wow, I'm so much lighter."
I have a couple theories. I have 3 different theories about that. It's that's just like really light and free to take a run. Theory number 2 is the smell is so bad that they're running away from it. And theory number 3 is the ghost of their poop is chasing them.
Oh my god. So get these cats for an opening act. Get PETA's fence for support. There you go. That's it. Not the cat. So we've read that. So we'll put that over there so we don't reread it. We're going to have to reread some stories pretty soon, I think. I'm going to see. I'm going to go. They say the thrift stores are open, so I'll put my mask on and see if I can get some more thrift store books. This book is called The Monster Bed. The Monster Bed, and it's by Jeanne Willis and Susan Varley. I don't know if anybody else has cats. I was going to ask you, does anybody else cats do the same thing? They just sleep, whatever. It looks so uncomfortable. It's like when babies, in their car seat like that, and people are like, oh, we should help them. Like, no, if it was uncomfortable, they'd game over 16-2. There you go. Wow. Go Canada. Yeah. So this book was, it was in 1986, and it was by Lothrop Lee and Shepherd Books from New York. So thank you very much for letting me read this Monster Bed. Here we go with the Monster Bed. Never go down to the withering wood. The creatures who live there are up to no good. There are gnomes that are nasty and trolls that are hairy, and even the pixies and fairies are scary. I just realized he's having a picnic, and all of a sudden, we're out of here. Wow. Oh, we be so. You hear him walking around. Fee, fi, fo. When he walks, sometimes I expect to hear fee, fi, fo, fum. Oh, never go down there unless you are brave, for you might wander into the dank, gloomy cave, where a monster named Dennis resides with another, and much larger monster, who's Dennis's mother.
Annette says puppies sleep all night, and I do not believe that's true.
Pretty much, yeah, they pretty much sleep all night.
No.
Yep, that's true. It is true, 100%. You look like a gnome right now. Nope. Here's how I look like a gnome. Miss Christie, the assist, please. There. Or this gnome. There you go. Thank you. For a monster, young Dennis was very polite. He tried very hard not to bellow and bite. But one night he bellowed, "I won't go to bed. I'm frightened, I'm frightened," this wee monster said. in a voice that was way too big for him. Let's try that again. This should be a different voice, shouldn't it? For a monster, young Dennis was very polite. He tried very hard not to bellow and bite. One night he bellowed, "I won't go to bed. I'm frightened, the wee monster said. You. His mother said, "Why? There's no reason for fright. I'll give you your bear, and I won't turn off the light." "The humans will get me," cried Dennis. "They'll creep under my bed while I'm asleep." I think we might have read this book one time. No. It was I don't think it was this book though. It wasn't this book because I just got this book.
Yeah.
But I've read the story before.
Yep.
"Oh no, dear," his mother replied. That can't be. The humans are all in stories, you see. Because they're not bad, they're not real, they won't trouble your rest. Now go into bed, dear. Mama knows best." So one time, Joshua was very young, probably kindergarten or grade 1, and we lived in an apartment building, and there was a small door at the end of that went under the stairs that was just used for storage, right?
Before you tell this story,
What?
is it young children
Yes,
appropriate?
okay, so yeah.
Okay.
Unlike the poop story you just told. So there's a small door at the end, and so we're sitting in. I'm in my room, and Joshy's in his room, and he has a friend over. I can't remember who it was, and I heard, "Tazzy, Joshy said there's vampires that live underneath that. There's vampires that live in that little door underneath the stairs." I said, "No, go to sleep. There's no such thing as vampires." He goes, "Oh, okay." And I probably should have left it like that, but then I went, "The werewolves ate all the vampires." "Can we come sleep in your room?" No. But when she bent down, pardon me, when she bent down to kiss Dennis, he chose to fasten his fangs around her warty old nose. He tied up his toes in a knot at her knees. "Let go of me. Let go of me, Dennis. You're hurting me, please. Promise the humans won't get me tonight." "Oh, of course, dear, of course." His mother said, "Sleep tight." I have no idea what that was about. Is Kyler sending us messages?
It wasn't SOS. So.
It was beep, 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 beep. Dee, 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 dee. I'm liking this so much I transferred it to my Chromecast. Well, there's a commercial, right? You know, I really like watching Big Daddy Tazz read books. I put it on my Chromecast.
He just wants to see more of you looking like a gnome. The bigger version.
A Chromecast sounds like somebody that was really rich would get if he broke his arm. Right? "Oh, what's that made out of?" "It's a Chromecast, man." He took off his pillows and blankets and said, "From now on I plan on sleeping under my bed. If I'm underneath and the human comes near, I won't think to look at me. I'm safe under here. They won't think to look for me. I'm safe under here." So there Dennis lay, staring up at his springs, thinking of birthdays and chocolates and things. Now, a bad little boy had played hooky that day and gone into the woods and soon lost his way.
Dun dun dun.
Bum bum bum. Too cross and too tired to walk any more, he came to a cave and went through the door. There was a bed, and he needed some rest. So he threw down his satchel and quickly undressed. Yeah, because you shouldn't do that, though. If you get into a cave and there's a bed in there, don't have a nap. You leave. Right?
This is good safety advice.
That's exactly right.
Never take a nap in a bed that you find in a cave. Just
That's it.
Never.
That's it. Never have a nap in a cave.
Correct.
But somehow he didn't feel sleepy. He said, "If my mother was here, she'd check under the bed in case there's a monster or goblin or elf." Since his mother was not there, he did it himself. He left under the bed, and the monster saw him, and he saw the monster like, "Wah!"
It's me when I look under the bed and find a spider.
From now on, dear reader, you'd better behave. Don't go into the woods or in Dennis's cave, or you might meet his mother. Just think how you'd feel if she were to tell you that you were not real. There you go. What do we learn from that book? Monsters don't think humans are... What are you doing?
I'm testing to see if you're real.
I'm real.
Are you
Oh,
sure?
yeah, I'm about to show you how real. Why don't you go to sleep? Sometimes I'm Daryl LePage as a passenger on the bus route. Well, that's very cool. What did we learn from that book? Okay, first of all, the first book that we read, which was the Nat and the Cat. Cats are lazy; they sleep all the time, except for when it's time to sleep, and then they'll spend their entire time bothering you. To be honest with you, and there's something called feline paralysis, which is where you can't get up because your cat is on you. Right? That's feline paralysis.
Except for that nightly, yes, for sure.
Yeah. The other day I came in and Miss Christie's laying there and the cat's like laying on her like this, trying to kill her. So I'm like, I'll give him 10 minutes to get off.
I could breathe a little bit.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You just let the cats do whatever. I'm just like, get away from me. And then one time Miss Christie's trying to talk to me and Gracie's on her face and Gracie just takes a paw and goes like a shh. We want a puppy, is what Gracie was saying.
No.
They would love a puppy.
I don't think
they would love a puppy.
No.
They wouldn't know what a puppy is. They're like, look at this big giant cat. He's not going in my litter box. That's what they would say. And then, so what do we learn from that? Okay, so we learned that cats are cats and they'll sleep in all kinds of different positions. And the monster bed, what did we learn? Never ever go into a cave and sleep on a bed that might be there. That's the most important thing.
Yes.
And that monsters are scared of humans and they don't believe that we exist. It's just a silly book. It's a very silly book. Yep. So for those of you that are tuning in later, it was Lindsay's birthday, so we sang happy birthday to Lindsay. And we will be creating a Facebook page, hopefully, called Tazzy Reads Stuff. And that's what we'll do. We'll be probably broadcasting from there. I'll give you lots of notice. We'll be broadcasting from there somewhere in the new year instead of my Taz Norris thing. So please, we'll get that set up as soon as I figure out how to do that. I don't know how to do that, but we'll figure it out. It's probably pretty easy.
Another Facebook?
Yeah, we'll do another Facebook account, another Facebook page. Yep, yeah. That's what we'll do. So that's what we did. And then today was good. We went for almost a 4-kilometer walk, I think. It was, no, 3.5 kilometer walk for sure. And Miss Christie went so far ahead of us because she doesn't care about what we're talking about, and so she just was way ahead of us. And then Wee Beast and I went down to the river and walked on the river. It was nice and solid. And somebody had shoveled out a really long skating path, and it went all the way. The skating path went around like this, and it was going through the river. And then there's a tree that went across, and it just was like, okay, that's where we know to end right there, because it was only about this far off the snow. Jimmy Scott is there. Merry Christmas to you too. For those of you that I didn't get a chance to wish a Merry Christmas to, Feliz Navidad, Joyeux Noël. Merry Christmas to you, and I hope your Christmas was super awesome and you got to spend it with people that you love and contacting people that you love through the computer, which is what we did. We Joshy, my oldest one, Joshy, watched us unwrap gifts while on FaceTime and things like that. But yeah, I think there was something. Was there something tomorrow night? I'm reading tomorrow night. I think I'm reading tomorrow night. Today is day 283, and I'll be reading there. I'll be reading a couple more books. If you have any requests for books, please private message me the requests that you have, and if I have them, I will read them. I am thinking about doing the first whole week of January, maybe all Zeus.
All Zeus.
All Zeus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking because we
fun.
got some of them. I've got some longer Zeus books. We might only read one book per, but we'll do that. And once again, we will be creating a Tazzy Read Stuff Facebook page, and we'll let you know. I don't know how to link it to this or something. I don't know. That's beyond me. I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
If you're not doing anything on New Year's Eve, we're doing something called Hindsight's 2020. It's a bunch of interviews with. I interviewed people in the industry, Dean Jenkinson and Jerry Barrett, who's got a song out. Andrews the Magician, Freddie Penner. I got to talk to Freddie Penner. I haven't talked to him for a little bit. For quite a while, and then I also got to talk to Al Simmons, two of my favorite human beings in the entire world. And then we talked to Lara Ray as well, but the sound we couldn't use very much from Lara's because there was something wrong with the sound.
Yeah,
but that's what we're doing. It's called Hindsight 2020. If you want to look here on Facebook, and I'll also put a link on this site as well. Thank you so much for reading. If you miss I Love You Forever, Robert Munch. Well, I thought you were saying, Noelle, I Love You Forever, and I was like, oh, I Love You, Robert Munch. Yeah, good, awesome, good, perfect, yeah. I do have that book. I'll read it as well. Again, I've read it probably 4 or 5 times now, hey?
Yeah,
I Love You Forever.
times for sure.
What else? There was something else I was going to say. I think that's about it. So have yourself... Oh, if you miss one of these, if you Google Tazzy Reads YouTube, we have probably 200 of them on there now, I guess, eh? Pretty close. At least 200 different episodes. So thank you very much.
Close to 300,
almost 3. Oh, that's right. 261 or something.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't remember.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something 260 something. There I got. So in a world that you can choose to be anything you want, please always choose to be kind. It's easy to be kind when people are being nice to you, but it's a lot harder if somebody's being rude to you. So try very hard and use the extra love in your heart. My cousin Sean just popped in. Hey, how you doing, Sean? He moved here to Winnipeg as well. That's kind of cool. I haven't seen him forever.
Cool.
Anyway, good night, Justin, Ray, Rob, Noelle, Shawnee. Good to see you all. And I think it's just time for me to sing now, isn't it?
Correct.
Okay, so it's time to cover your ears because I'm going to sing. Here we go. Good night, Facebook friends, good night. Good night, Facebook friends, good night. May your dreams be cheery and your dreams be bright. Good night, Facebook friends, good night. Sleep tight, Facebook friends, sleep tight. Sleep tight, Facebook friends, sleep tight. May your dreams be so silly, tell them morning light. Good night, Facebook friends, good night. Lots of love from Miss Christy and I. And remember, you never have to be perfect, because in our world, in all that you say and all that you do, you never have to be perfect. You've just got to be you. And of course, I'm going to go try to get a puppy.
No.
She said maybe.